powerful and informative. Question for you, for each of you, and you can answer it briefly. Just want to know your thoughts on Wonder Woman and her clothes.
We don't have enough time.
Maybe she's just cold, guys.
Jim Lee just took his rogue outfit and changed it a little bit. Yeah, like, come on, that's it.
Okay. That's it? No other thoughts on
I'm not a big fan of action flash or leggings or mom pants or anything, but or bolero jackets. I grew up watching the actual TV show. So if you watch the first episode, was it the Bullets and Bras? Or Bullets, yeah, that. So that's the outfit I love. So if, I don't think it needs to be a certain way to be feminist or non-feminist. It's not the clothes that make the woman, it's the woman that makes the woman. So hopefully Wonder Woman's still Wonder Woman. It doesn't matter what she's wearing.
Absolutely.
That outfit. And she has just, she's made it. It's sexy, but she's still strong and powerful, and she's owned it. So I don't get the whole, I don't get it.
No worries, just leave your thoughts on it. Thank you.
I guess this is partly in reaction to one of the good things that I see happening with the various franchises is that, they're a whole lot different now. In other words, there are a lot more women characters like Star Trek, Battlestar Galactica, and so on, and more realized female characters. But that said, since people brought up the issue of Star Wars, I guess the one problem I kind of have with Star Wars is when it started out, it was sort of like, well, Princess Leia and all the guys. And then, when they came up with Star Wars 1, 2, and 3, I didn't see anything too much different. So it still seems like, okay, there's one female character that's fairly realized, but it's sort of still a real guys club. And I guess what I was wondering is if any of you, especially if those of you who work with Star Wars, had any reaction to that and anything that you could see that was improving this issue.
Well, I'll just start off by saying they definitely are trying to make a change with the Clone Wars. They made a huge step with creating Ahsoka. That she's the first female Jedi that's been a lead character that they've really focused on. But they've also put other female characters that just had small roles in the movies, and they've given them entire episodes. Luminara, Ayla Secura, Barriss Offee. There was an episode this season that was just about Ahsoka and Barriss. So two girls, literally two 14-year-old girls, had an entire episode. So they were really trying to change that. And I have to say, everyone at Lucasfilm, they've been amazing. They recognize their female fans. They want to cater to their female fans, and I really applaud them for giving us this opportunity with her universe, because they've acknowledged their female fans for a while, and they just wanted to figure out how to get this stuff to them. And I definitely feel, I know Dave Filoni, I don't want to put words in his mouth, but he really cares about the powerful female characters in our show, and I think they've made huge strides with maybe changing that, where they didn't put as much focus on the female characters in the movie. They're doing that with the cartoon show.
And just an additional comment on that from
Absolutely.
That was the perfect answer. That's exactly right. And just a little historical perspective. George has always said he made those movies for 10-year-old boys. And that's, those early movies were made for 10-year-old boys. And I think for those of us who were alive when those first movies came out, at the time, we did appreciate, at least there was a strong female character. Even if it was just Leia and the guys. She was strong, she could rescue herself, she was awesome. So it was a step in the right direction.
Absolutely.
And it may have been a guys' club, I guarantee you when Leia spoke, they shut up. And even if Han Solo was interrupting, that's called flirting. So, and also I wanted to comment, there's great Jedi, but we've got some great villains that are women, and I always like the bad girls better than the good girls. So Saj Ventress is great, And so, you know, there's great stuff, especially in Clone Wars, because we're able to expand on it, so it's great.
Could you tell me why the Jedi can't have sex?
Oh my God, not even started.
That
Don't get
seems
me
like an
started.
unrealized
I know.
gender relationship for any gender.
I know.
They can't have sex.
That's another, I think that's another